Good afternoon to you on this Wednesday. We begin with breaking news. Felony charges are issued against 2 state officials and 1 Flint city official in the Flint water crisis. The allegations include tampering with evidence and willful neglect of duty. 7 investigator Jim Kurtzner is live in Flint with the story now. Jim.
Yeah, Joanne, we just got the felony complaint from the court just a few moments ago. Several allegations, several felonies in here, including, get this, conspiracy to tamper with evidence with 2 state officials. The allegations are they misled the feds with the EPA about the safety of Flint water. They impeded local health department officials as they were looking into an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease. Remember, 12 people died over 2 years in that case. And that they failed to protect Flint, the city of 100,000 people, with lead in their water. One of the officials charged is Stephen Bush. He is in the State Department of Environmental Quality. He's been on a paid leave since February 1st. He'll be in court here soon.
Mr. Bush manipulated the lead and water monitoring reports by working together to instruct Mr. Glasgow to remove water samples that were previously collected and reported. Test results were later removed to show that the overall decrease in the amount of lead that was found in the water system.
The others charged are the city certified supervisor of the Flint water plant, Mike Glasgow, and Mike Prisby, also of the DEQ. Flint switched off the Detroit water system in April of 2014 to the Flint River to save money. It was more corrosive, and the allegations are knowingly not treated, causing lead from pipes to leach into drinking water. Hundreds of kids under 6 years old have tested positive for lead poisoning. And get this, during the months that this crisis was languishing, residents were allegedly, deliberately misled on how to take their water samples.
Defendant Bush improperly manipulated the collection of water samples by directing residents to pre-flush their taps by running the water for 5 minutes the night before drawing the water sample.
Sources say this case was made on documents and questioning witnesses under investigative subpoenas. The water plant manager is also charged with tampering with evidence.
Glasgow changed the findings of the lead and copper report and consumer notice of lead result report to indicate that there was less lead in the public water supply than there actually was.
Now we are told these 3 officials will be allowed to turn themselves in for arraignment. That has not been scheduled yet. What's the motive behind all of this? We might get some insight within the hour when we have a news conference with the Michigan Attorney General discussing this case in detail. Now take a look at the long list of charges for each of these individuals. First was Stephen Bush from the Department of Environmental Quality. Several counts including misconduct in office, tampering with evidence, including conspiracy. Those are 5-year and 4-year felonies, and violations of the Michigan Safe Water Drinking Act. That's a misdemeanor. Mike Prisby, also with the DEQ, several counts. Misconduct in office, tampering with evidence, and conspiracy. Those are the felonies, and violations of the State Safe Water Drinking Act. That's a misdemeanor. Mike Glasgow, tampering with evidence, that's a felony, and willful neglect of duty as a water plant certified operator, that's a misdemeanor. Also, one other note, sources are telling us that the 2 state officials will get state-paid criminal defense attorneys, paid by you, the taxpayers. Live in Flint, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.